Hey guys, it's me. I mentioned in the last video I made that my friend and I had done a video on drugs, drinking, and smoking. And I said I was going to post it within the next couple days, but I watched it and the quality of it is horrible. Like, the video is going so much faster than the sound of our voices, so I was like, I can't post this, it's horrible. But anyway, so I decided to redo it with just me, unfortunately. But drugs, smoking, and drinking are like really big issues for me. Like, I can't, drugs especially, I mean, in that order, like, drugs is super, super bad. Like, people who do drugs aren't people to me. Well, not people, but like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, okay. Smoking is another thing that I can't stand. I don't like people who smoke. There's a lot of people around me that smoke, like my mom and my brother smoke, and there's a couple of my friends who smoke. And I don't know why they do it. But, and then drinking, we all do it. I'm going to talk about this more later, but it's more binge drinking that bothers me. But I'll get into that later. Drugs. Marijuana, we have all tried it pretty much, or been exposed to it. It may not seem that bad, but if you look at the bigger picture, which all of us should when it comes to drugs, it is really bad. It's a gateway drug, which means you get high once and you're like, oh, this is really awesome. And then you get high for the next time and you're like, why isn't that high? Why don't I have that same high? So you're like, well, maybe I should try this and I'll get the same high. And you don't, and you go to another hard drug and you don't. You know, like, you go from drug to drug to drug trying to chase this high that you will never get back, and you'll get addicted to these drugs, and it's bad. Like, it's called chasing the dragon. So, you guys, please stay away from drugs, especially if you're in high school. You know, people, you meet new people, and you're like, oh, try this, and it's like a drug. You guys, don't do it. Just say no, because you, with your first taste of drugs, you could possibly ruin your whole life. Maybe even die, depending on the drug. Like, I mean, you don't know what's in it. You don't know where they got it from. You know, you don't know whoever they got it from. So you have no idea what's in it, where it came from. So, you know, like, you could die from it. So you guys, just say no. Do not give in to peer pressure when it comes to drugs, because you can ruin your life so bad. And I don't want that for you. Your parents don't want that for you. Your friends don't want that for you. And your teachers and everybody else that you have close to you who supports you, they don't want that for you. So just stay away from drugs, please. I'm sorry, I'm really uncomfortable. I don't feel good. But, smoking is bad. I mean, I don't know why people smoke. It's disgusting. Ew. My mom smokes. She's supposedly trying to quit. I don't see any progress in that. She's like on the Nicorette inhaler thing. I haven't seen her use it since she bought it. Like, she used it probably like for the first 2 days. I haven't seen it. My brother, I don't care about really. I mean, he is too selfish to even, you know, like, he'll light up in front of me like, you shouldn't smoke. He's like, screw off, nobody likes you, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, he's putting me down, and I'm trying to help him out. But, yeah, it's stupid, you guys. And you waste so much money buying so many cigarettes. I mean, like, pack after pack, carton after carton. And over that time, you're throwing away money that you could save up and buy a car or a house, or, you know, a cottage. You know, like, you have a house, you can buy a cottage. You know, you're throwing all that money down the drain. And for what? I mean, you guys, seriously, it's so stupid. So if you're young and you smoke, please try to quit now, or, like, sooner rather than later, because one day you are going to wake up and you are going to look back at your life And by then you'll be like so far into smoking, you know, like you'll be coughing, your face will be all wrinkly, your teeth will be all yellow. It's like you'll be like, ugh, it's nasty, and you'll be like, why did I ever start smoking? Like, I promise you guys, that day will come if you smoke. So please try to quit sooner rather than later. Like, I'm trying to help you guys out. This is coming from first-hand experience. I mean, I know you guys, a lot of you guys have probably experienced this too with parents or siblings or whatever, or grandparents. But you know the risks, and you know how much money you're going to lose, so why even do it? Like, seriously, it's so stupid. So yeah, like, there's no point to it. And even coming back to high school and smoking, a lot of people are going to peer pressure you into smoking, like, start smoking and you'll be cool, you'll fit in. You guys, say no. That is, like, really important. Like, high school is about finding who you are. You know, it's like following your dreams and finding out who you are and setting goals for yourself and becoming the person you want to be. And I don't think any of you guys want to wake up one day hacking and coughing. Like, you could even get a stoma, which is a hole in your neck right here. And, like, you have to, you know, like, all this medication from, like, all the carcinogens and toxins. And, like, you have to, you know, like, all this medication from, like, all the carcinogens and toxins from smoking. Do you guys really want that when you're, like, 40, 50, 60? Because I know I don't. I smoked for almost a year, or a little over a year. Excuse me. And I was just like, why am I doing this? This is so disgusting. So I quit. Like, didn't want anything to do with smoking at all. So, guys, please try to quit. Drinking. Like I said, we all do it. It's the norm of teenage society today is to go out and party and drink. But what bothers me is binge drinking. You guys, it's like going to a party and taking shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot, you know, of hard liquor. Like tequila, vodka, rum, all that hard stuff. You know, it's alcohol poisoning, you guys. And doing that constantly, like every weekend or every other weekend, you know, like if it's a set pattern, and you, like, if you start doing that and you can't wait for the next weekend so you can do it again, you are becoming an alcoholic. You need to stop, or at least slow down, because that's alcohol poisoning. You're ruining your body, especially your liver, and you can't get another liver. I mean, like, well, you can, but chances are it's going to take a very, very, very long time. So why ruin it? So, if binge drinking, guys, slow down. I drink. I have alcohol in my room right now. I have 2 Bacardi Breezers. So, like, we all drink. Underage, legally, whatever. We all drink. It's binge drinking, you guys. We have to slow down. Okay? So, please take these words into consideration. Think about what you're doing before you do it, especially when it comes to drugs, smoking, and drinking. The occasional beer, shot, whatever, hanging out with friends, you know, like, oh, I found some vodka in my dad's fridge. You want to take a couple shots? Sure, you know, you're not doing it every night, every weekend. It's like once a month kind of thing. That's what my friends and I do. But, I mean, it's like every weekend, every night, every other night, you know, that kind of drink. You know, hard liquor shot after shot after shot after shot. You guys have to slow down, please. You are ruining your lives and your bodies. You're gonna end up with no family, no friends. You could lose your job, you could lose your education, all your dreams flushed down the drain because you got into binge drinking. You guys, think about what you were doing before you do it, please. So yeah, think about what you do before somebody gives you a joint. Think about what's gonna happen if once you start light up your first cigarette. Think about what you're gonna do if you've been drinking for the past 5 weekends and you look down and you see a shot. Think about what you were doing to yourself. And not only yourself, look at the bigger picture. What are you doing to your friends, your family, your education, your job, your life? You guys, think about this kind of stuff. It is very important. So think about these words, and I will see you later because I'm running out of time. Goodbye.